Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tusen on MetabolicMasterpiece.com, here to talk about the Aesthetic Muscle Plan, a 6-month, periodized body sculpting program designed to build rock-solid muscle with chiseled details. Seriously, this program frickin' rocks and will have you looking absolutely cut and jacked. It's based on time-tested and proven natural bodybuilding science. No hype, no gimmicks, no fancy infomercial trickery, and definitely no fat loss or muscle building secrets here. Now, I appreciate your time and value your trust, so I'm going to get right to the point and share the full details of the Aesthetic Muscle Plan to help you decide if it's the best fit for you and your physique goals. As I mentioned, AMP is a 6-month periodized plan which is broken down into 6 4-week phases. During phase 1, 2, and 3, you'll begin each week with an upper-lower split that focuses on strength. You'll finish off the week with a push-pull leg split that focuses on hypertrophy. So here's what it's going to look like. Day 1, it's an upper body strength focused workout. Day 2 is a lower body strength focused workout. Day 3, you're going to take off as a day of rest. Day 4 is a push workout with a hypertrophy focus, so you're going to blast your chest, shoulders, and triceps. Day 5 is a pull workout with a hypertrophy focus, so you're going to be blasting your back and your biceps. And then day 6 is a lower body hypertrophy focused workout. Now, even though phase 1, 2, and 3 are the same in structure, each phase is completely unique from each other and will challenge your body in completely different ways by incorporating a variety of training protocol and exercise selection. Then you're going to move on to phase 4, which involves 3 full body workouts. The first one is strength focused. The second one is hypertrophy focused, and it's really going to test your muscle endurance and get your heart pumping like crazy. The third workout is also hypertrophy focused, but really focuses on carving out the details of your physique. And finally, you're going to move on to phase 5 and 6, both of which involve body part split routines. Day 1 hits the chest. Day 2, blast your back. Day 3 is your legs. Day 4 is shoulders. Day 5 hits your arms, the biceps and the triceps. AMP incorporates a strategic balance between strength training and hypertrophy training for maximum aesthetic muscle gains. We perform compound movements in the 3 to 6 rep range, causing neurological adaptations which help you recruit more muscle fibers in addition to building rock-solid, dense muscle by stimulating the fast-twitch type 2 muscle fibers. We also perform exercises in the moderate rep range, 6 to 12 reps, and the high rep range, 12 plus reps, which cause metabolic adaptations. The metabolic stress caused by these exercises promotes growth of both fast twitch and slow twitch muscle fibers, in addition to increasing the amount of fluid in the muscle cell, which is known as sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. The Aesthetic Muscle Plan utilizes a variety of training protocol to cause these specific aesthetic muscle adaptations. We use straight sets, supersets, trisets, drop sets, 8 sets of 8, rest pause sets, multi-angle rest pause sets, blood flow restriction training, and a variety of other protocol to really stimulate your body in a variety of ways. In addition to amplifying your aesthetic muscle gains, the variety in training protocol will also amplify your enthusiasm to train even harder in the gym. The Aesthetic Muscle Plan is all about strategically gaining muscle to create a balanced and proportionate look. Symmetry is the X factor, with broad shoulders and a wide back creating the V taper at the top and muscular thighs with an aesthetic quad sweep at the bottom. This works for both men and women. If you round off the top and the bottom of the X, you'll notice that it's the shape of an hourglass, which is the look that most women desire to achieve as well. With a focus on details, you will also build up the smaller muscles of your physique, which often get neglected in many body sculpting programs. Onlookers will take notice of how elegantly each muscle ties into each other. Your physique will be visually stunning and you'll look cut and jacked. Symmetry and details is the #1 reason why most people believe that I'm 10, 20, and even 30 pounds more muscular than what the scale reveals. There's a great deal of strategy involved in designing an aesthetic muscle plan. Blending the optimal amount of strength training with hypertrophy training, selecting the best combination of compound and isolation exercises, manipulating training frequency and volume, and progressing through intensity, density, and quality. It's an art form, and your body is a work of art, and we are physique artists. Becoming a physique artist adds a whole new dimension to your training, giving it much more meaning. Through this process, you're going to build much more than aesthetic muscle. You're going to build perspective and character. It's no longer just a workout, it's an experience. Every training experience provides you with the opportunity to soak up the magic and wonder of every little process that's taken place in your body in that very moment. Every contraction, every breath, every heartbeat that's pumping blood to your working muscles. As you bask in this marvel of human performance, you'll become overwhelmed with a deep sense of appreciation for your ability to test the limits of human potential. In that moment, you experience clarity. That we're not placed on this planet to merely exist, but to become the absolute best version of ourselves. This drive, this passion for self-growth can be just as attractive as the incredible physique you are sculpting. This is a journey of self-discovery. You're building yourself from the inside out. This is a process that builds your most important muscle, your heart, and it does so by nourishing your soul. Once you grasp this concept, your workouts will never be the same and your physique will continue to improve day in and day out. And that's the Aesthetic Muscle Plan in a nutshell. A 6-month body sculpting program designed to build rock-solid muscle with chiseled details. It includes follow-along workout videos, printable workout log sheets, specialized training for your abs, glutes, and calves, nutrition guidelines, sample meal plans, and access to my inner circle where you get to ask me questions anytime, any day. I am there 100% committed to your success. You get all of this for just $37, a ridiculous deal that I truly hope you take advantage of. Or you may wish to take advantage of our deluxe package, which includes all 6 phases of AMP, plus 17 additional aesthetic muscle phases, all for just $67. If this is your first time coming across my work, you may be wondering to yourself, who is this guy and why should I listen to him? The short version, I'm a physique coach with a degree in kinesiology with honors in movement science. I'm an elite level natural bodybuilder who's been featured in the likes of Iron Man magazine, but I haven't always been cut and jacked. I spent my adolescence as a scrawny little dude. At 18 years old, after 4 years of lifting heavy weights consistently, I built my physique up to a whopping 123 pounds by following the typical hard gainer advice in the muscle mags. As frustrating as it was to experience excruciating slow muscle gains, it pissed me off even more knowing that the only advice for hard gainers was coming from the 200+ pound beasts. Their idea of slow gains is only packing on 50 pounds of muscle in a year. Yet these are the guys who always get the spotlight. How could they possibly know what I was going through? Now before you go thinking that I'm some sort of genetic freak who can easily burn fat, allow me to clear the air. I gain fat just as easy as everyone else. I have to bust my butt to achieve my results. I'm a regular guy with a busy life. Sure, I grew up a scrawny, skinny little kid in my adolescence and teens, but things changed fast once I started a family and a fitness business. I ended up packing on fat rapidly, shooting up from 123 pounds to 190 pounds, and I struggled with stubborn belly fat for most of my adult life. These photos were taken after I had already lost 15 pounds. I was simply too embarrassed to take a photo of my physique at my true starting point in this journey. And as much as I hate to admit it, I was doing my absolute best to look my best in these photos. The last thing that I wanted to do was to make myself look worse than I actually was. I didn't want my personal training clients to see that I was out of shape. Now, I didn't look terrible standing up, and I'm certain that you can find a lot worse before photos than what I've got here. But when I sat down, that roll of belly fat became magnified and it sucked any ounce of confidence that I may have had right out of me. Not only was the excess fat taking a toll on my confidence, it was also wreaking havoc on my body internally. Now there's no doubt that I was like a completely different person at the beginning of this journey. How I feel now compared to how I felt then is like night and day. No longer am I afraid to take my shirt off. In fact, I take my shirt off at any opportunity I can get. Now enough about me. Let's see how the Aesthetic Muscle Plan has helped other men and women sculpt their bodies into incredible works of art.
Nelson did a great job of capturing his physique as a work of art during a photo shoot, as did Pete. Both looking absolutely freaking awesome and outstanding transformations, as did Sarah, an incredible transformation, and John, who took some great photos along with his 1-year-old son. Sam, 50 years old, another fantastic photo shoot. Jacques looking absolutely great. My buddy Rick, workout partner, getting shredded for his 50th birthday as well.
I hope this short little video has helped you decide if the Aesthetic Muscle Plan is the right fit for you and your physique goals. And one more thing, the Aesthetic Muscle Plan comes with a 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee. So basically, you risk absolutely nothing. Go ahead and test drive the Aesthetic Muscle Plan for 60 days, and if you're not 100% satisfied, you can ask for a refund, no hassles, no questions asked. But bottom line, I guarantee you're going to be absolutely impressed with this program, and it's going to beyond exceed your expectations. I'm really looking forward to sharing in this journey with you, to connecting with you in our inner circle, answering any questions you may have, and to watch you sculpt your body into an amazing work of art. Let's kick some butt. I'll see you in the support community.